Welcome back to the Clutch Buckets podcast. My name is Josh Tyson.
And I'm Kyle Spence.
Their profession, our passion, your court. Check ball straight to you, Cal.
What's
What's
up,
good, my
Tyson? How
boy?
you
Back in
been?
it.
How's life? How's life in 2025 for you?
Man, I'm trying to get a gist of it, man. It's been a
I
minute. We've
see.
been enjoying the summertime fine fun, man. I don't know
Listen,
what
it's
we've
a
been doing
summer
out here in the
break.
streets.
I feel like everyone is accounted for a summer break, and we did the same thing, and now we're
Yeah,
back. Look, school just started, so it's back
yeah,
to school, it's back to the
back at it.
season. Preseason is going to be coming up soon, so we said, hey,
It's
may
right
as
around
well
the
come
corner.
back. And the thing is, we dropped out of school early, Tyson, because we never even told the Oklahoma City Thunder congratulations for winning the
Man,
championship.
not at all. I guess we weren't on their bandwagon like we thought we was, man.
We were in our hearts, but on screen we did not. But it's glad to be back. Good to see you, brother, and it's good to
Yeah.
see everyone that's tuning in. We
Shout
do
out, shout out.
appreciate you. So what we gonna do? We gonna get to it. We gonna pretend like nothing ever happened. We just gonna
Nah,
go straight along, and we're gonna talk about some
let's get
things
it.
around the league news wise. So let's start off with this: the alleged
Yes, sir.
NBA memorabilia heists. And
Man,
so what happened
what's going
here,
on, man?
Tyson, is a security officer from the Miami Heat. I think he was a former security officer,
Y'all
was
definitely
charged
for me.
with stealing 400 team items, including some LeBron James paraphernalia.
And I
And
was
then he
ranking
later
in.
sold this for 100K. And then that was sold again to Sotheby's for about $3.7 million. So
Brother.
apparently there's a federal charge going on in an FBI probe. Tyson, was it worth it?
Well, first of all, for whoever he sold it to, yes, that return on investment
Mm,
from
mm.
100K to what?
3.7 million, brother.
Man, yeah. Wait, so my question is, does that person he sold it to, they're not indicted on anything. Like they could keep
Not
that money because
yet.
they didn't know. They didn't know.
Well, yeah, if they can prove that they didn't know,
Right.
then yes, I
Right.
can say
So
that.
I say they I mean, that's who won ultimately. But yeah, I feel for the scare. I mean, security guard. I think he just took opportunity. I mean, it's not like and people are using it. I mean, stealing is completely wrong. But boy, found a way to come up. I guess they weren't breaking them off bread like that. And the security job, man, said I need to come up. And, it was what it was. It's tough, man.
But 100,000, now you
Honey,
facing federal charges. That ain't worth it, Tyson.
that
I
ain't
can
not
understand if it was
100K.
half a million, then cool, or a million, absolutely. But a
Not even
hundred
that, bro.
thousand,
I'm not going to jail for none of that though. Like I'm not even getting implicated. Like I'll take that because a security guard most likely, like if he would have just asked, like,
mm-hmm.
yo, man, would I be able to get the jersey or something like that? Because he's around it all the time. Like
Yeah.
just asking for signatures, ask for stuff. Like what you need to steal stuff for, man. Like, bro, you if he would have asked, they probably been like, yeah, bro, thank you. He's
Look, I've
side
seen
swiping. That's
people
crazy.
get larger amounts from PPP loans and PPP scams than
Yeah.
this.
Like,
So
come on,
all
man.
I'm saying is, I think he should have thought better of that. But we'll see what happens there. Not
Yeah.
really much that is going to probably happen more than
Yeah.
he will face federal charges, but
Yeah.
or some stuff that the only thing I'll say, Tyson, is these are things, if they were locked up as in under like glass cases on display,
Mhm.
things of that nature, I can understand the outrage.
Yeah.
But if it's something that's in the locker room or in storage rather, that nobody was touching, you'd be like, hey,
Ain't
no
nobody
one's
thinking about
using
that.
this. Let me just grab these things and see if I can make a quick buck. I could
Yeah.
understand the thought process, but again, stealing is stealing. So it is what
Yeah.
it is. I can't really feel
Yeah.
sorry about that. Now, in other news, we have some things going on in the media world for the
Man, it's been
NBA.
crazy.
As we know, the NBC return of the NBA. So it's coming back to NBC. We finally hear that old theme song that we used to grow up on. Finally. That's exactly it. So, in the meantime, TNT will cease broadcasting for the first time since
Crazy,
1988.
man.
And I believe that there's also that part where Amazon Prime is going to pick up a portion of the games as well. Do you like what you see here? Does it matter to you, Tyson? How does it look?
No, I don't think it really even matters, man. Like, I think that NBA on TNT, man, switching to ESPN, that might be a change I'm looking out for, but this doesn't shake the cards, man. But I heard Jordan was returning to
Yeah, like an
media, so that's gonna
analyst.
be dope. Yeah, as an analyst, like that's gonna be crazy work. Bro, I'm looking
Why?
forward to that.
But why
Yeah,
would he do it?
but and I think that's what intrigues me the most. After all this time, and you were way above that now. Like you passed that. Why now? And I think it's his passion for the game coming back. He see how maybe weak the NBA has, or he wants
Hmm.
to maybe build off this young momentum, like the Thunder and that gotten and really trying to raise rates back up again, all that. So I mean, if anybody could do it, Jordan could do it. So I'm here for it, man.
I'm curious. Like, I
Yeah,
don't
I'm
know
curious.
what his like passion is for the game because he's been so distant from the game for so long,
For so
Tyson. In my
long.
mind, I'm like, do you care? Like,
Yeah,
as much money as you making hand over fist all the time, why would you even come back to this? I need to
I
see what
mean,
that looks like in reality. So
yeah.
this $76 billion TV deal that we're looking at, Tyson, is now making some of these owners of some of these franchises start to second guess on certain things. For
Mhm.
example, the New Orleans Pelicans are considering relocating. This is reportedly. This is not
Yeah.
anything that's factual. Smoothie King, the center that they are currently playing in, their lease expires in 2029. And so there's been mounting speculation that they might be moving, possibly to Seattle, because, of course, this is coming with the idea that they're 22nd in the league in attendance
Hmm.
and fans actually buying into the team. The thing about this, Tyson, from my perspective, I don't get it. Maybe I'm just not reading into it well enough because I'm looking at it like money is money anyway. Why is this a business move where they could either extend the lease, build a new stadium, or relocate? Why is relocation on the table? I tried to look at some things based on what the Ringers Bill Simmons was talking about with regard
Hmm.
to it, but maybe because it's too early in the morning that I wasn't trying to comprehend like the totality of the
Yeah.
situation. I'm like, I'm not getting it. Do you understand what's going on?
Man, I feel it. I think, man, real talk. Ever since they changed their name to the Pelicans, fans been like, nah, because New Orleans is a different type of coach, man. Like once they, because they, you talking about all in, you talking about some of the most diehard fans out there are like Saints fans, man, who love their culture, love their teams, and all that stuff like that. But they saw, man, like New Orleans, like the Pelicans name change. I know that was a big thing for them. And then, man, everything surrounding, especially Zion. I mean, if you see a player who just seems to be not as serious about the game at all for how many years it's been there? Five, six
I don't know,
years.
6 years
Not
probably.
serious about
It
your
feels like
diet,
it.
not serious about, playing the amount of games. He's playing like what 30, 40 games a year. You lose your passion over time, man. I mean, if that was there, that would be disheartening because without Zion, you're not going anywhere. So it's hard to continue to go to games and continue to support a team that man, is not gonna go anywhere. So man, the move, I mean, man, it might be, I don't know. Maybe it's a scare tax to bring these New Orleans fans back. I don't know, man, but they got to do something, man. They should have blown up this team, man, this past year and really got rid of Zion. If you're going to get rid of Brandon Ingram, you're going to get rid of McCollum, you're going to get rid of all the pieces around Zion that could make you a solid contending team.
Yeah.
Like you might as well just blow it all up. Like what are you doing now? What pieces you got ready now without those? Like I didn't understand any of the moves, and I don't think the fans understand the moves. They don't understand what direction they're going. So man, that's tough, man.
Maybe that's why. And for a quick correction, yeah, Zion is going into his 6th year. He's been there 5 seasons with
Yeah.
2019. Um, if you have Zion there and he's still only averaging about 17,000 fans in attendance, that speaks to, like you said, the idea of blowing it up because
Mhm.
Zion is constantly injured. So why would I show up to see a non-playing player?
Right.
Like I don't need to, watch him sit on the bench and in the stands like we are watching the
Right.
other team play. So there definitely doesn't seem to be any star pull, star attraction. You've given away, key assets to the team. It just doesn't seem like a feasible business plan right now.
Not at all. Because
So
if I'm a fan and I buy season tickets, I know half of those season games I just bought are worthless, most likely. Like, come
that's
on, Zion's not gonna
more
be
than
there.
half of them. And the fact that I heard them say earlier that they are committed to staying with Zion, like they
Mm-hmm.
said in a recent press conference, like we haven't really pushed it to its ceiling to see what Zion could potentially look like in this uniform. Therefore,
Yeah,
we're going to stay until we see it. Like we're
yeah,
committed to Zion. I'm like, Zion
yeah.
is not committed to you. He's not committed to his diet.
It's
He's
he's
not
been
committed
showing it
to
every year.
his
Like,
off-court antics. He's not committed to many things. So
come on,
why
man.
would you still try to commit to
I don't
him?
understand it.
It must be
I
a
don't
New
understand
Orleans thing, but I could never. But in the meantime, because of this type of shaking up, the Eastern Conference is another way that we can look at a shakeup. Things
it.
are going to be looking really, really different this upcoming season, Tyson.
Tough, man.
And I'm going to tell you something right now. Yesterday, I believe that they released the Christmas schedule. And when I didn't
I
see the
saw that.
Boston Celtics
Yeah,
as a one
yeah,
as a part of the games,
yeah,
I had two feelings. One, the audacity. Two,
yeah. It is.
is this what a regular fan feels like
Yes,
for a
most
non-winning team?
definitely.
Because I
As a
said,
Bulls fan, yeah,
honestly, the
yeah.
pressure is so much less that I kind of felt, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of felt okay. I was like,
Relieved? What?
man, I kind of felt, I kid you not, Tyson. At first I was like, I don't see a single Celtics jersey. I don't see a single Celtics logo in this
Yeah.
Christmas schedule. And then
Uh-huh.
I was like, I don't see a single Celtics logo on
No
this thing.
pressure.
Like, dang, I could relax a little bit. I could really just soak in the
Vibe into the
teams that are
season.
playing.
Right, right.
Is this what the Lakers feel like, Tyson? Like, what is happening, yo? I'm kidding. They're playing
I'm
Christmas.
with you.
So
I'm with
it's
you. I'm
just
with
us
you.
right now. But
That's
if this is what
real
it feels
stuff.
like, I'm not mad at it. But anyway, your thoughts. What's going
Right.
on, yo?
No, I'm here for it, dog. Welcome to our side of fan life. I'm just saying, being a Bulls fan, it's a tough life to live. But I'm glad you're able to actually just enjoy the aspects of basketball without the overwhelming pressure of having to get a ring. That's what I was going to ask you
Now
in the
you
first
get
place.
it.
How does it feel going into the season,
That's a good
knowing you're
question.
not going to be like championship contending? So, but that's what's up, though, man. I'm here for it, dog.
It feels good, Joe. Like I
Hey,
needed a break from just being stressed.
yeah,
So in the meantime, obviously the absence of the Celtics, there's going to
yeah,
be the absence of the Pacers. There's going to be
yeah.
the absence of the Milwaukee Bucks. There's, at least again, not
Well,
saying that they won't make the
yeah,
playoffs because the East is still
yeah.
kind of weak, but they're not going to be the ones to say those are title contenders at
I
all.
mean, at the same time, who is? If the Bucks
That's
aren't,
the
who is?
question. We
I
traded
guess
away
is
Drew
this time
Holiday,
for Embiid to
Kristaps
finally come to
Porzingis.
life?
He can't because you see that the news is saying that his knee is a long-term concern. Kid you not. This
Yeah.
happened 3 days ago. They're
Hmm.
saying that his knee is a long-term concern where they don't
Hmm.
even think he's going to be available for the beginning of training camp.
Really?
And B needs to wrap it up literally and figuratively and just leave the game. Go play
Yeah,
in the big three, bro.
tough.
Because
It's
if
tough.
you are constantly, this knee thing, Tyson, has consistently been an issue. So he's probably what, 7'1", 280 or 7'1",
Easy,
300.
easy. One of the
Like,
heaviest cats in the league.
right.
Yeah,
He and Zion competing for the same
yeah,
jersey
real talk.
size. Like, dog. I am concerned, bro. So again,
Yeah.
so we're saying that to say the Sixers aren't going to be a thing. Who in the East, Tyson, do you think is going to actually come out the East or be the top three teams?
If my Bulls didn't trade Eric Levine and Lonzo Ball, I would say, hey, we got a little chance. But man, I mean, I guess Milwaukee Bucks got it now, bro. I mean, think about who
With
else.
who?
Oh, wait. I take that back. My apologies. This is the Knicks' time to shine.
You're right. They're the
It's
only
next time
team that
shot.
actually stayed together.
It's
But
next
then they
time
just
shot.
got a new coach. They just
Like
got,
if
who
they
was it?
don't
Mike
at
Brown? Who's the new
minimum,
coach?
yeah. If they
Okay.
don't at minimum make it to the Eastern Conference Finals, blow it up.
Failure. Failure.
Blow it up.
Because there's
Blow
no
it up. No
resistance for
excuse.
them.
No
So
excuse.
they really should be making it
Yeah.
to the Eastern Conference Finals
At
completely.
minimum.
But besides that, you know who I'm not going to sleep on this season? Hornets. Hornets low key have been
Mm,
they've low key
mm,
been acquiring players. Don't sleep on that. I'm saying this my early prediction, Tyson.
mm.
Don't sleep on the Charlotte Hornets.
They're a
They
good
low key
show
have been
team.
acquiring some
They're a
pretty
good.
good players over this offseason, and nobody's paying attention to that. And I'm going to see how that's going to play out. So I'm
You
just
know what's
saying,
wild though? You know what's wild and almost
what's
semi
that?
disrespectful, but it's not based on what they did. We not once did it cross our minds that the Cavs may have a chance.
You right. That's not disrespectful though. They caused this upon themselves.
They did.
No one takes you seriously past the
Nobody.
regular season.
Nobody.
Why is this not? Why have they not gotten this in their head? Like, guys, we're just a really good regular season team. So I don't even think about it. And you're absolutely right. Thank you for reminding me. I literally forgot that they even have a team in Cleveland.
Right.
So that's on me. So we're going to see again what's going to happen. I'm excited and kind of torn. And that's a terrible, word to use in this case because everybody tearing everything in the league.
Yeah, it's tough.
But it's really tough to see like Tatum limping on the sideline, Halliburton limping on the sideline, Lillard still recovering from tearing his again. Like it's gonna be a pretty somber season at the beginning for me. The Celtics don't look the same
Mm-mm.
without JT, Drew Holiday, and half of Porzingis because Porzingis never really was on the court like that. So
I mean, dude, that's I don't know, man. If it's
it's gonna
not
look
one
crazy,
thing, it's
Tyson.
another, bro. Like his physically, like his legs, like he was externally good. And what prevented him from playing his
That man
ass off?
got
Like
COVID.
respiratory issues. It's
He
like,
got COVID. Ain't nobody gonna. He got long
oh yeah,
COVID,
yeah.
and
They
that's
they
it.
not
Like
gonna
no
say it
one's
out
gonna
loud though.
like no one's
Right.
gonna convince me otherwise.
No, no,
Like
no. He definitely did. But they didn't want to go into a bubble again. So they were like, nah, we good. We're
we
not gonna.
good. Like
Yeah,
good
we
luck to
straight.
him, man.
They
But
passed it.
he won a chip, so that's all that matters. You won
I
a chip.
guess.
You were
I
beloved
guess.
in the city, and we're gonna continue to respect you every single time you come back. Good luck in your career.
Oh, beloved. Like, would y'all retire a jersey by
Absolutely
him?
not. No,
Absolutely not.
absolutely not. But you know who would retire? We would consider probably Marcus Smart. Out of all the players that have played for us that have
Really?
not won anything, Marcus Smart is probably the only one we'd be like, we would consider, not that we
Mm,
would, but we'd be
mm.
like, if I had
I
to
don't
give
know.
a freebie to anyone on this team,
If
it'd be him.
I would give it to Drew Holiday over Marcus Smart.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Marcus
He,
Smart was the
as soon
heart
as y'all
and
made the
soul.
trade, y'all won the championship. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Look, that's it's like replacing Kawhi for DeRozan. It's like as soon as it happened, I don't know, man.
Absolutely not. I love Drew, but nah. Between the two, real Celtics fans would more than likely, like 100 out of 100 times, say we're gonna probably go with Marcus Smart,
Probably.
just for that reason alone.
Mm,
Now, you know who's not having the luck of the Irish, Tyson? Malik
yeah.
Beasley, yo. Malik Beasley has been evicted from his apartment amidst a
Yo.
gambling related investigation that has been going on. He's back, he owes approximately $21,500 in unpaid rent in his Detroit apartment. And then there's also an FBI probe that's currently undergone where they're looking into possibly gambling related charges What was going on with your boy, brother?
Yo, ever since I don't know if you saw the podcast, ever since this dude went on a podcast a few months back and like got caught on podcast about to smoke some weed, it's been downhill ever since.
I
Did
didn't
you
see
see that?
that. No.
Like he thought the podcast was off, they were still live, and he had to start smoking. Ever since then, bro, he just been it's been off the wall for him, man. Like from his, because he was the one who got caught in that conspiracy, right? Was it some what's been going on with him, man? Besides, there was something besides his apartment. It was the weed at first, his apartment, and he there was an investigation on him.
Um,
Wasn't it was
I'm trying to see. I know
because he was
he
part of
owed
was
sports management some
yeah,
money.
yeah,
Um, and then of course we talked about the apartment thing.
yeah,
And then there's like unusual betting patterns on his rebound totals in
yeah.
2023.
So that was a little investigation because they thought he was illegally betting on games. I think that
Right.
was it. Yeah, yeah. So I mean, man, I don't know, bro. I've never understood. That's when you know you really have a gambling problem. When you're
Hmm.
making millions of dollars and you're still betting on your own games, like, bro, is it worth it? Is a few grand here, grand, 5 grand, 50 grand, 100 grand, is it really worth it? It checks that you cash in the NBA. I don't
And
understand.
he had threats of violence. He pled guilty to felony count of threats of violence when he was
Mm,
23 years old.
mm.
This was back in 2020. So
He
he's
been
kind
going
of
through it, man.
he been going through it, yo.
Mhm. Shout out to him, man.
This
That's tough.
is yikes, yikes. I'm just reading further into that.
The
Seems to
wild part
be
is,
a
man,
domestic situation there.
when you got a dispute for $21,000 and you're a
Yeah.
multi-millionaire,
Millionaire.
like that's crazy, man. And the fact that like none of your boys can, break off 21 grand for you, man. Like that, he gonna
I
have some
wouldn't.
serious issues.
That's enabling at that point. You have the money. It's not like you're
But that's the
unemployed.
thing. What's been going on? I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah,
Um,
you're right. I don't know what's going on. Good luck to him, I guess.
mhm.
I don't ever want to see someone, just throw away their career as someone
Yeah,
that's talented as he is in the league.
that's tough.
But again, consequences are consequences. But I really hope that we either are looking at it incorrectly, he is not guilty in these situations, and it's just a ruse. But hopefully everything works out. You know what wasn't a ruse though?
Mhm.
Shannon Sharp having to settle
Dude,
with this young
dude.
lady, young lady, aka Jane Doe. Actually, her name is out there. I just don't want to say it on the show. Filed a
Okay.
$50 million lawsuit against Shannon Sharp with accusations for a myriad of assaults. We don't really want to be too graphic, and this has caused emotional distress. And this began back in 2023.
Yeah.
And then confidentially, back in July of this year, the case was dismissed with prejudice. And that means that it cannot be filed again. But there was a settlement that occurred. Now, allegedly, it's approximately 22 million. Allegedly, this is what people have been claiming, but more so reportedly, it does exceed 10 million. So it's somewhere on the other side of that $10 million thing. And then after this, Tyson, Shannon Sharp has been let go from ESPN. They announced basically after this
Right
news
after,
broke,
bro.
it's like
Immediately
we're
after.
going to be parting ways with Shannon Sharp effective
Yeah. Oh, you
immediately.
settled?
So,
Oh, you guilty. All right, bro. Nah, we out. We can't sponsor you no more,
do
bro.
you
We
feel
can't have
sorry
you on the show.
for Shannon
I
Tyson?
can't. How can we though, Cal? How can we? It's tough, man. yo, I, from the get go, first you ain't new to the game. You ain't new to money. You was in the NFL for how long? As a star, you were famous, lots of money. So it's money ain't new to you, women ain't new to you.
Mm.
So you would think over time, especially as you mature, maybe that was your thing back then. As you matured, mentality, you've gotten better, made wiser decisions when it came
Mm-hmm.
to that.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, why you paying money for it in the first place? He got her off of OnlyFans. OnlyFans? All right, cool. First of all, you went against your own rule. On his show, Shay Say Room, remember he said he doesn't date women what half his age plus 7 or whatever. This girl
Mm-hmm.
like 22, 23 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Then, then first of all, you're not new to money. You should know better by now. He had several people, Cat Williams, Monique, come
Monique.
on this show and warn him against these women. Like, yo, come on, man. Come on. Come on. Come on, man. Go ahead and get you a nice little older one. Don't be messing with these young women out here. Don't be going in them streets like that. Like, yo, what could you possibly be thinking in that moment, Cal? Like, how could you how like even if you were to go that route, this wasn't just a one-time thing. He was dating her over months.
Mm-hmm.
This was a usual continuous thing. What you doing, Shannon?
I could tell you.
Man, I can't. It's tough, man. And then my thing is, bro, like, yo, well, first of all, we already know she got in excess of $10 million. Cause as soon as it broke, she immediately retired from OnlyFans.
Hung up the
Like, yeah,
jersey. It was like, all right, y'all. Appreciate y'all for coming
I'm
out, but
good. I'm
I'm
good.
done. I'm done. Man, she hit a lick and she ain't turned back,
No,
yo.
what you think,
I
man? It's
respect it. Tyson, I've said this before, I'll say it again. There's an overcompensation situation going on with Shannon Sharp. I think that he may have had low self-esteem. I think he dealt with colorism growing up. And I think that this is his way to kind of do the get back for things that he probably unfortunately experienced in his childhood. Because as many times as he said what his grandma told him, what his grandpa told him, apparently ain't none of them ever talk about these types of relationships that he's having. All of these wise words, all of these adages that he throws out
man.
there on a consistent basis, none of them stuck enough to be applicable to these types of relationships that he's getting himself into. I have seen a claim, which I'm going to leave the claim out. I'll just say that he allegedly is not new to this. He's true to this, where he kind of gets caught up in these types of situations. So if that is true, you're not learning your lesson. And this is for someone who we've affectionately called Unc. We think like this is the guy that has got
A
his
role
head
model.
on right. Head
Dude,
is on screwed on tight. He's figuring things out. He's being able to give us words of wisdom. He's entertaining, all of these different things. And then you throw it all away for this. So it's really an unfortunate situation that we're looking
this
at, Tyson.
this is what I hate the most, man. As a black man, he was on a trajectory to be one of the biggest stars
Mm-hmm.
in entertainment. The numbers he was doing on his podcast, man, were almost rivaling Joe Rogan's, who wasn't being touched, by the way. Joe Rogan was up here. Like this dude, Shannon Sharp, was about to sign a mega deal
Yes.
for his podcast, man. A mega deal. And this is what you're gonna throw it away for, man. Like
Mm-hmm.
you said, man, I think it's something psychological at the end of the day. Because after multiple warnings, and by the way, you remember last year, he had that little audio sex tape come out.
Mm-hmm.
You remember that?
Yep.
You would have thought that would have stopped him right there in his tracks.
Yeah.
You talking about a blaring red flag, like, oh, wait. Okay, because you already know sponsor was calling, like, wait,
Mm-hmm.
bro. Like, what's going on? What's going on? You would have
Mm-hmm.
thought, man, that was the warning right there.
Mm-hmm.
That was the moment that, you had to heed, like, okay, like I really need to slow down. I need to go ahead and chill out. Because thankfully nothing happened because of that. Sponsors
Right.
weren't lost. You
I
were
could have
still able
sworn
to
it was going
move
to be the
forward.
wrap.
Everything was good.
Yeah.
And now this, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Can't feel for
And
him,
then
man.
Tyson, after this, immediately following this, you know that they just settled for the claim where the lady had emotional distress because they confused her with a married woman at an Usher concert. If you recall, there was this, uh, he and I guess Ocho Cinco were speculating about this woman at an Usher concert, and you know how Usher concerts are. And they were basically saying that it probably ruined her marriage of sorts.
Mm, yeah.
And I can't remember the details of the story because I just don't get into like celebrity gossip. But from what I understood, there was a misrepresentation of that situation to
Mm,
where she sued, filed a lawsuit to say emotional distress, and they just settled. They just
really?
settled. They just settled this past week. Kid you not.
Wow.
So I don't know for how much. It could be 10,000. It doesn't even matter if it's for $200. The fact is, you're $200 lighter because you had to settle another case because you're not getting it. You're not getting it. Don't let the nephews get to be the one to tell you, Unc, you got to get things together. So I don't know. I don't know.
That's unfortunate, dog. And I heard, man, who's supposed to replace him in first take was Ocho Cinco. Yeah.
I heard that, and that would be hysterical.
That was
Poetic
just
justice is
so
something else, I
justice,
tell
dog.
you.
That's
And
wild, man.
we ain't gonna get into too much more because my boy, I'm not even gonna say your boy, my boy Marcus Morris out here dealing with some charges himself. And then your boy Gilbert Arenas out here
It's
dealing with
true.
some charges
This dude
himself.
always been a wild boy. Always been a wild boy. Yo, the wild part is this dude was just on his show talking trash about somebody who was gambling, and now you gonna get caught up in charges. I was like, yo, dude,
Yeah.
man, come on.
Now, I will make a quick correction. This is why he'll continue to be my boy for now. The $250,000 debt to the casino, according to CBS Sports, has been paid off. So Marcus Morris has successfully paid off his $250,000 debt.
That's what's up.
And
That's what's up.
his theft and fraud charges have been dropped. What you know about that? Gilbert can never. I don't know if Gilbert could actually get out of this, but I'm sure he will.
He's
He's
got
a
not worse than
child,
four.
man. He's a
He's got not
child.
worse than
I
four.
don't like him. I don't like him. But anyway, so all these media personalities, all we let's just keep our noses clean. That's all we
Yes,
asking,
please,
so that we
please.
can continue to enjoy
Yeah.
the entertaining part of this. It also is entertaining because I'm gonna find a way to springboard one topic to the other. Jonathan Kuminga out here saying that the Warriors have stunted his basketball growth. Can you believe that, Tyson?
Yeah. By the way, so I think the Warriors, man, have done everything they can to help the growth of Kaminga, especially the last 3 years. Remember
Yeah.
when the last 2 years, everybody was like, yo, trade Kaminga for
Mm-hmm.
somebody a lot better to preserve Curry's years. And the Warriors
Mm-hmm.
like, nah, we got a
Yep.
great young player. We're going to develop him. What everything they tried to do, he just wasn't reaching that next level.
That's right.
You can't say stunted my growth when the last 3 years they've been focusing on you.
Yep.
They didn't trade you. They've been holding on to you. When they got rid of Wiseman, they got rid of Jordan Poole. They're like, nah, we holding on to Kaminga because this is the piece that we need. And they just didn't see that growth.
Hmm.
You can't don't blame them. That's on you, pimping. That's on you.
And I looked at his stats. His stats are solid. It wasn't as if they weren't giving him an opportunity. I
Right.
feel like season before last, he was averaging 26 minutes a game. And
Yeah.
then the season maybe recently is like 23 minutes a game.
Hmm.
He's doing around 15, 16 points a game. It's not as if I don't see it from a basketball perspective as a fan. I'm not seeing any stifling of growth. I just feel as though he's reached his ceiling and that's it.
That's exactly it. I think
So,
they were expecting a lot more out of him,
mhm.
and they realized, like you said, that that dude had reached his limit.
Yeah.
Hey, I mean,
And that
there is nothing
happens.
more he can get, and it happens, bro. I mean, this is you. Hey, you're a good average player,
Yes.
but you're not the star we
Kudos to you.
thought you were.
That's it. That's all. Kudos. Now we're going to do some quick hits right now as we're going to go through a list of things. One being that Daryl Morey, the Philadelphia 76ers owner,
Called him out,
has
didn't
recently in an interview claimed that the 2020 championship that was won by the Los Angeles Lakers has an asterisk to its name that it
he? As we
doesn't
all
really
knew.
count. Do you
Mm.
feel that's true?
As we all everybody been saying this for years, man. Nobody really counts that, bro. I mean,
I count
what?
it. I count it. Can you
Yep,
believe that, Tyson? I
that
count that
is
as a
incredibly
legitimate
straight. Huh.
100%. That's
Hmm.
probably one of the harder series that seasons, championship seasons.
Look,
I count it.
they say it was harder because the guys are more free spirit. They could focus just on basketball. We did have some epic highlight moments in that playoffs. We saw play that we had never seen before from
Never
players.
seen
But
before,
I
man.
will say, Cal, the reason fans make a difference, Cal. Fans in the stands make the difference. That's why
Yes,
playing home versus away makes a difference because of the fans, the noise, what's going on,
yes,
the
yes.
pressure. There's no pressure in the bubble. And that's my thing too. You know what I mean? When the lights are on, when you have the pressure, who really comes out on top? That's me.
And I conversely look at it to say, if there is no outside noise, how can you truly perform for both teams? Because now it's an even playing field, period. Who's the better hooper? It's kind of like a pickup game
Yeah.
where no girls in the gym or no people that you're attracted to are in the gym and now you're just hooping. But everyone on that court wants to win.
Mhm.
I feel as though there's no distraction and we just hooping. And everyone on the court wants to win. That's why I think that. So I can see it your way. I totally can. But I also can see it the other way. And I actually agree with the other way more often than not. I hate these people, the Lakers. I no, like nobody needs to ever hear this as much as I've said it. But I still stand by that. It's like, man, that I didn't see. So that was some
It was epic
high
what was going
level
on.
basketball,
But
man.
but what I've seen, especially on the other side, man, these you talking about a lot of players too who weren't able to play at a high level, the highest level, because of the environment they were in. They said it felt like jail. Like
They ain't built
mentally,
like
they
that
just
then.
weren't there.
Then they
Couldn't be
ain't built
around
like
friends,
that.
families. I don't know, man.
You got to be built like that. That's again, you can always you can take the same position and flip it on his head, and I can see it both ways. I really can. But if you
Yeah.
ain't built like that, you shouldn't be there. That's how I feel. Like, dog, go home then, catch a cold, and then go home, and then we can just figure this out another way. Anyway, that's a quick one. But now we're gonna go through some really, really quick trades in the next 5 minutes. One, Durant to the Rockets. How you feel about that? I love it. I
Oh,
love
I
it.
love it, man. You already know they're gonna be a beast, man. They already got there. They were already number 2 seed without
Yep.
Durant, without a true scorer. Like we're talking
Yes.
about somebody who can really take over the game. They
Hmm.
were already there. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know.
I love it. I think that they're going to be number one
Yeah,
in the
in the
West. I
West.
truly
Yeah.
believe that. Number two, Bradley Beal and Chris Paul to the Clippers. How you feel about that?
Bro, that was wild, man. They stacking up at team, ain't they? So Chris Paul back with Harden. So it's gonna be Chris Paul, Harden, Bill, Kawhi. That's a lot. I mean, bro,
It's a lot of people that get
it's
injured and a lot of people
a
that
lot of
don't show up when it
exactly,
needs to matter the
exactly,
most.
exactly. You just replace Powell with Bill. I would have
Hmm.
kept Powell personally, especially seeing
Absolutely.
how Bill operated with it.
Yes.
Like if you see Bill operating with Book and Durant, and he wasn't able to fit in. How
Hmm.
Flimo squad you think he's gonna fit with Harden and Kawhi?
Hmm.
Come
Yeah.
on, man. Like you just I don't understand that. Like all the Clippers did, they would just replace PG for Kawhi. I mean PG for PG
Powell.
for Bill. I was like, I don't know.
Oh,
And
I got
then
you.
you pull Chris Paul over on his last leg. This man, like, you expect this dude to get you through 4 rounds in the playoffs?
No.
Almost a 40-year-old Chris Paul? I
This
bet.
is a waste of time.
Come on,
They
man.
just
What are
doing
we
it
doing?
for star power at this point. They want
By,
star names that are recognizable.
by the way, are we bringing Westbrook back too?
You know, he still hasn't
Westbrook
have
is
a
staying with the
deal.
Nuggets, right? Okay.
But Westbrook still hasn't signed anything, has
He
he?
said
Am I
yes.
tripping?
I don't think so.
No, not not Russell. Not Russell. Come on, Tyson. Not Russell. Let me see. 21 hours ago, according to a place that I cannot confirm, so I'm not trusting any of these people's takes.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna say any of these things because,
Uh,
yeah.
so I
All
don't know,
right,
man.
next one. Go ahead.
No, no, go ahead.
Devin Booker re-signs, of course, extending his current situation with the Phoenix Suns was $145 million for 2 years. What is that?
Biggest NBA
70
salary in
point,
history.
what is that? 145 divided by 2, $72.5 million a year.
Man,
Golly.
they getting over soccer money over here. That's crazy work.
Why am I not in the
Hey,
league? Why aren't we
hey,
in the league,
yeah,
Tyson?
that's wild, man. I should have worked on my game a little bit more, dog. That's
I
crazy.
should have
But
had knees. If I
bro,
had knees, yo, I'll be
yo,
right
but
here.
so I respect what Booker is doing. It's what another podcast was saying that um Dillard should have done from the get-go. Because
Hmm.
of the love that the city has for you, you might as well go ahead and stay because
Straight up, get the money.
it showed where Lillard left to the
Hmm.
Bucks. He was second fiddle. See how that worked out.
Right.
And now, Booker's gonna get a lot of love from the Suns. And they
Hmm.
blessed him with this deal. Everybody's gone. Durant gone, Bill gone. Like they have to rebuild, but they like, Booker, you chose to stay. You're our star. Here you go, bro. Here's the bag.
Hmm.
Hey,
You're right. And
hey,
I actually grew to respect him after the
I
USA
respect.
basketball. I
Yeah,
never liked him until then. I
yeah.
was like,
He
I
took a
like this dude.
I did not think he was going to be able to accept that role and really excel in
Yes.
that role, and he did
Duh.
tremendously,
Yeah. I
tremendously. Yeah,
like him. I like him
yeah,
now. Shout out to him. Drew Holiday and Lillard. Back to the Portland Trail Blazers. Celtics got Anthony Simons in return. We lost everything defensively and we just got some, comparable offensive power back there.
yeah,
I really wish we could have kept him. It's all about the money and the aprons at this point. If we're trying to get
yeah.
on the second apron, we had to give up these pieces. Everyone saw this coming from the beginning of the season. Every single person on the Celtics knew that this was coming. So,
Yeah.
but Drew Holiday apparently was not happy because he didn't know until last minute that he was going to be traded back to the
Mhm.
Blazers. But again, um, it is what it is. It is
Yeah.
what it is. What's your thoughts?
I mean, man, going back home. You talking about Lillard? Hey, I respect
Yep.
it. He said he tried to go and win a ring and didn't work out. And now he's hurt. So man, go back to the franchise who really believe in you at this point, man. And that was a smart move on his move because he don't know how he's gonna be when he gets back after the injury. Hey, that's tough. So go with who believes in you, man.
You're
Especially
right.
after the Bucks waved you, bro. They just waved you, dog. All that money sitting
That's
on the table.
wild. That's
Crazy, bro.
wild.
That's crazy.
That's something that we need to talk about in more depth. Norman Powell to Miami. Great move for Miami. Great
Great
move
move.
for Miami.
Yeah,
They need it. With that Jimmy Butler
desperately.
absence, my goodness,
Desperately.
they need something to fill
Something.
that gap. So
Well,
I'm definitely rooting for him. He's proven himself. I love to see when a player that
yes.
was underrated,
Speak
underrated, or
on it.
not appreciated say, "Oh,
Here for
all I need is a chance." And he took
it. He
that
balled out.
opportunity.
He
Oh my
balled out.
gosh, I love it so much, man.
Here for it.
Shout out to Norman Powell, yo. DeAndre Ayton to the Lakers. He's Bahamian. So let me, not too much on my guy. You feel me? He's Bahamian. So just for that alone, we can't do too much. I could do too much, but you can't do too much just for that. Uh, I think it's an okay move. It's not a bad move. If he has the diva behavior, however, that has reportedly been the situation when he was with the Blazers, when he was
Yep.
with the Suns,
Suns. Yep. Suns
then
especially. Yeah.
we are going to have a huge issue on our hands where
Yeah.
LeBron either going to say, get this dude out of here before midseason even
Yeah.
come or
Yeah.
something. But how do you feel so far currently in present day?
I've never been a DeAndre Ayton fan. He just never seemed to have that that basketball passion. You know, what I mean, he always thought he was a lot greater than what he actually is.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think he might really adopt into the session, into the system. I think they're gonna humble him real quick. Like, bro, we, you know, you ain't the guy here, bro. Like,
Hmm.
we got LeBron and Luca over here, bro.
It's
So
like
you need to go ahead and chill out.
you are
Yeah.
not the
Yeah.
guy at all.
And we have Reeves, who
Yeah.
we like a little bit better than you as well.
Yeah,
So
he's the
yeah, I mean
fourth or
you
fifth
fourth
option.
option. Yeah, yeah, you
Yeah.
fourth option, my guy. So yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Those
We'll
mm,
see. I love to see him and I love to see Luka Doncic actually like slim down. It looks legitimate, Tyson. It actually does. Believe it or
we'll
not.
see. Zion does it
It
every year
actually
and then he
does.
comes back. I don't know.
And then you want to hear some foolishness that makes you want to throw up.
What we got?
Marcus Smart to the Lakers, yo.
I know that one hurt. I know that one hurt, man. I know it did. Let it out, man. Go ahead, let it out, bro. I know that was a tough one. That's y'all boy too. You was just talking about retiring his jersey.
Retiring
Y'all
the
can't
dude that
retire
we
it
now
now.
we
Now that
can't
he's
do
with the
it.
Lakers.
Never. I just remembered that. I just remembered that this dude's not even. Oh
Yeah,
my god.
it's just what they needed too. They needed defense, and now Marcus Smart is there. So yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Let me move forward because we ain't got time. But that
I know. I know. I know.
that
That stings
hurt.
right there.
That
That's
hurt
gonna sting our season.
hard, yo. All right, Nuggets loaded up with Cam Johnson, Tim Hardaway, Jonas Valanciunas, and Bruce
Yo, they
Bowen.
deep.
Do you think that the Nuggets are back on top?
Yes, they are deep.
100%.
They are deep. Because remember,
100%.
they took the Thunder to game 7 with
Yep.
an injured Porter, with the
Yep.
Jamal Murray, who wasn't playing that great. This was all Jokic.
Hmm.
All Jokic for the most part. Like he was relying on Braun and Westbrook.
Hmm. You're
And now
absolutely right.
you got, come on, man. They deep, bro. And
They
now
are.
you got when Jokic is off, now you got somebody that can replace him in uh what's his name?
Who we talking
Val
about? Valanciunas?
Valanciunas. Yep.
Oh, dog. The fact that MPJ went to the Brooklyn Nets, Don't sleep on the Brooklyn Nets either, though. I'm going to tell you, Charlotte Hornets and Brooklyn Nets, don't sleep. They might be some top six teams in the East. Don't sleep.
I just
Now,
took
this
a
is a
NyQuil on them,
terrible
bro. I
take,
just
but
took a
I am going
NyQuil
to
on them.
stand on it for right now because I feel so confident. Don't sleep.
I would hate for you to stand on sinking sand, bro, but hey, it is
It
what it
is what
is,
it is,
man.
brother. I'm going. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it anyway. Don't sleep. And then I can't wait to play this back and be like, you remember? Or unfortunately, play it back and be like, Kyle, you remember when you said this foolishness?
Do
But
you
we gonna see
remember?
soon enough. No, but that's it. Those are our quick hits. This is look.
Cool.
This is us just trying to get back into the groove of things because again,
Yeah,
preseason is almost here. For me being honest, the time is
around the
flying. It's
corner.
25. And I'm so excited because as soon as basketball is done, time flew and now basketball is almost back. And that's all I care about. And with going into a season where there's no pressure on us as the Boston Celtics, I'm like, dog, let's just have a fun,
He's here
let's just
for it.
have a fun
He's
time.
here for it.
So that's what I'm excited about. But we do appreciate you guys for tuning in to the Clutch Buckets podcast as always. Be
Yeah,
sure to like, comment, share, and
please,
subscribe.
please,
My name
please.
is Kyle Spence.
And I'm Josh Tyson. We out.
We out.
Till next
Peace.
time.